Icon TV newscast. Massah Saffa reporting from Studio 1 in New York. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2015, and here are the headlines. Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee distributes cash grants to young Ebola survivors. Pujehun District claims success for the battle against Ebola. First Lady Sianya Makoroma meets with the traditional leaders in Kenema. Youth organization calls for a halt to confusion amongst group. Now the news in detail. Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee, in collaboration with the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, has started distributing cash grants to young Ebola survivors with the aim of starting some livelihood activities, while also supporting adolescent girls in the Ebola recovery efforts. The cash grants will be given to orphans, sexually abused children, and families with children affected by the Ebola below the age of 22 years in various districts including Potloko, Pujehun, and Cambia, and also Moyamba. The grant amounts consist of two disbursements of 200,000 leones, which is $47 each for a month. Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee is targeting 1,050 beneficiaries within the 4 districts, with 96 having received payments as of January 7, 2015. Meanwhile, the committee is also working to close the gaps created by school closure. Its Empowerment and Livelihood for Adolescents project has provided 840 radio sets along with textbooks, exercise books, pens and pencils to boost the learning capacity of school children. Pujehun District is now the first district in Sierra Leone to claim victory over the fight against the Ebola virus. They recorded 0 cases for over 42 days period. Let's go to our reporter Zainab Moigua Kamara, who is reporting from Freetown.
Pujehun District, Southern Sierra Leone, on Thursday, 8 January, achieved the World Health Organization benchmark of recording 0 new Ebola cases for a period of 42 days. Pujehun becomes the first district in the country to achieve such a remarkable success in containing the virus. However, with other parts of the country still recording new cases, though on a much lower scale. It could be quite a challenge for the local authorities in the district to maintain the district's present Ebola-free status.
First Lady of Sierra Leone, Sianya Makoroma, meets with traditional leaders in Kenema as part of her ongoing meetings to combat the Ebola virus. Again to you, Zainab, in Freetown.
First Lady Sianya Makoroma is meeting with traditional leaders in Kenema today as part of her ongoing engagement with key stakeholders to combat the Ebola epidemic in Sierra Leone. Madam Siakoroma's effort, which is also being supported by Plant Sierra Leone is to especially engage female traditional leaders as well as female custodians of the country's cultural heritage, people who can be influential in obtaining and eventually eradicate the Ebola virus in their communities. This is ICANN TV News coming to you from Freetown.
We'll be right back after the short commercial break.
From the producer of Fake Identity, now comes another blockbuster. Right from Vietnam.
I don't need any band-aid, I don't need any men, I am happy as I am.
You have a very interesting taste in women.
Do you think you can just walk in here to come and tell me nonsense?
Featuring Adi Falama Dance.
Joe. What? You lost both of them?
I know, but please try and understand you can get somebody better than me.
Patricia
We can do that.
Kabasi.
You told me you guys are getting married.
You have to cooperate, my friend.
Betty Rogers.
You think I care about you or your dead mother?
You are a well-known lawyer. You're a woman of class. So what are you doing with your driver? Sleeping around with him?
Desmond Cisse and Rebecca Mia. Crying for Real Love, a movie full of romance, betrayal, action, and suspense. Produced and directed by Emerson Saffa.
I have bigger plans, you know what I mean?
I'm willing to die for you. I'm in love with you. I love you.
Joe!
And I can't just let you go just like that.
What about here?
Crying for Real Love, coming soon.
Local youth organization has appealed to the Education Ministry to put a halt to confusion among university students in Freetown. And our reporter has this to say.
A local youth organization called Choosing Generation has appealed to the Education Ministry to help settle the present division amongst university students, which has led to the emergence of two opposing bodies, each claiming to represent the Students' Union government. Each group says it is the National Union of Sierra Leone Students, or NUS. Two students, Mohamed Sheridan Kamara and Moses Emerson Betua, are said to be leading the opposing factions. Choosing Generation National Coordinator Joel Abdullahi Kalon has issued a press statement expressing concern, especially at the use by both groups of the social media to increase tension. Now for sports news. Sierra Leone footballer Mohamed Medo Kamara is said to be on his way to the Israeli Premier League to join Maccabi Haifa Football Club. Medo has struggled to secure first-team space at English Championship side Bolton Wanderers since the arrival of new coach Neil Leone. Medo was signed by Bolton from Partizan Belgrade for £300,000.
And now to end ICANN TV News, here are the recap of our headlines. Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee distributes cash grants to young Ebola survivors. Bujahun District claims success for the battle against Ebola. First Lady Sianyama Koroma meets with traditional leaders in Kenema. Youth organization calls for a halt to confusion amongst groups. And that ends our ICANN TV News for today. Massah Saffa reporting from Studio 1 in New York.